Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Cameron here. Welcome back to a new video, and in today's video we're going to be talking about everything PC related, everything keyboard and mouse related as well for all you console guys that are switching to keyboard and mouse. This is going to have some advanced steps too, so if you guys have been playing PC for a long time, absolutely stick around because you might actually learn something really cool that I do on PC, keyboard and mouse, that might assist you as well. Besides, it was about this time last year that I actually ended up switching to keyboard and mouse. It's when I actually first started this channel as well, so it's already been a year since I switched on keyboard and mouse. So I thought, what better way to celebrate that than doing a little guide video on how to switch to keyboard and mouse and how to switch to PC in general. And of course, a quick shout out to our affiliate on the channel, NoPing. If you guys haven't heard of NoPing, you really got to try it out. It's awesome. Has a 10-day free trial you guys can subscribe to in the link down below. Check the description and you'll see a link to NoPing. And if you're not familiar with NoPing, what it does is it lowers down your ping considerably in over 600 games like Fortnite. Also guys, I'm gonna be giving away 15 keys on my Twitter for more free trials after your first 10-day free trial. You can use this key that I can give you on Twitter. So all you do is just plug in the key and it redeems another 7-day free trial. There'll be a link to my Twitter down below. Just follow me and DM me that you want a NoPing key. And I'm just gonna give them away to all the first 15 people that DM me that they want a NoPing key. Alright guys, as you can see, we got the hand cam on the screen right now. I'm just gonna show you guys what I do for like finger placement and what keybinds work really well for me. So first off guys, you can start with just the WASD normal movement keys. Those are located right here. I don't actually use these. I go one key over to the right and I use E, F, S, and D. Yeah, so yeah, these are the keys that I like to use for my movement. And the reason for that is I feel like it gives me all these other keys up here in the top left. And as you can see, it gives me a bunch of other positions for my pinky or my ring finger for like Q, W, A. And I think it's kind of nice because my pinky can reach more keys as well. So yeah, that's why I choose these E, S, D, and F versus the W, A, S, D. But I mean, definitely the thing about keybinds is you can optimize them as much as possible. The real skill and improvement is going to come from your comfortability, right? So it doesn't matter that you have the most optimal keybinds per se, as it matters you just find something that's that works really well for you. You guys might only be comfortable with the WASD, that's totally fine. So these are my movement keys, and then on the screen here, I'm going to show you guys my weapon keys. So my weapon keys are W, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's my slot 1 through 5. That works well for me because W and 3, I actually just reach with just my ring finger, which is nice because then I'm only losing one movement key. But I mean, that does kind of suck when I need to go left. I can't because I'm switching to W or 3. But then I use 4, 5, and 6 for the index. So then I lose my right movement key. So then I can't move to the right when I switch to those. I haven't really noticed a huge problem with that. Typically, we're all just W keying or E keying, I guess, in this instance here. So we're just pressing forward when we're switching to our other slots anyway. So I haven't actually had any issues with that. For my edit keybind, I actually use R. And the reason for that is it's so fast for me. Like R it's really optimal. It's right next to my movement keys. I can hit R to edit and unedit super quick because of how fast it is to just, you know, do that small movement there to R. And then I use T for my reload, and I'm sorry, not F. G is for my pickaxe, my harvesting tool I have on G. And that way all those are right here. I got edit, reload, and harvesting tool all in my, you know, my right index finger. Aside from that, guys, the rest of the keybinds, I got V for my crouch. And that works pretty well for me, I think, considering space, obviously, for jump. I use left shift for my roof, and that is actually the only button I have for building on my keyboard. I use 3 building buttons on my mouse, which I'm going to show you next. Typically, guys, you're going to want to have at least 2 building keys on your keyboard. I only have the roof on my keyboard because I like to just, I find it comfortable for me. Again, it comes down to that comfortability factor. All right, how to get the mouse bungee in the screen as well. I like this thing just because it's RGB. It looks kind of neat. But anyways, guys, this is the mouse. I'm going to tell you guys first off that this is a very lightweight 53 gram Cooler Master MM710. And it's only 53 grams. It's actually one of the lightest you can buy on the market and super cheap. It's like 40 bucks when I bought this thing. and it's worked really well. I've used it now for 6 months, and I love it. I am not affiliated at all with Cooler Master, but I do have an Amazon affiliate link. If you guys want to check out this super lightweight mouse, there's a description link down below. Go ahead and check it out. I love this mouse. I've been using it for a super long time now. Alright guys, so now I'm going to show you my keybinds. It's kind of harder to see here, but you'll notice on the left side, I have 2 thumb mouse buttons, right? I got the top and the back, or the front and the back. Okay, I use the front one for wall, and the back one I use for my stair. That's worked super well. But as I mentioned, there's 3 building keys I use on this keyboard. So what's my other building key for floor? Right click. I know that seems super weird, right? I use right click for my floor because that's just super fast. Like I can place all those like this, and then I'm just holding down, you know, placement. This is super comfortable to me. So what this is doing is it's like a double ramp rush, like that. Like literally, I'm double ramp rushing just by doing this. Like a little pinching motion with all my fingers. So I love that. I think that those are really good building keybinds. They've been super comfortable for me. Then what do I use for aim? Because most people use the right click for aim. I have that on mouse wheel down, and that is really nice. Like I like just, you know, pinching down, you know, the mouse button and then clicking shoot. Now you do have to be careful on what mouse you're using for mouse wheel down. This one is kind of sturdy, so it doesn't wobble a lot. But if you're trying to aim and you do mouse wheel up or mouse wheel down, it'll like, you know, it'll mess you up. So I guess you just have to get comfortable with that if you want to use aim for mouse wheel down. But that's just what's been comfortable with me. And I rest with 3 fingers on top of my mouse like this when I play. And that's comfortable for me. I know that's weird. You know, most of the standard positions like this, you know, just 2. And then, but I like it like this because I'm ready for scroll wheel reset. That's something I didn't bring up yet, but mouse wheel down for me is my scroll wheel reset that unedits and also resets my builds. So if you guys haven't heard of scroll wheel reset, look it up. It's super easy to set up. It's just 2 extra keybinds. Mouse wheel down to reset and also to confirm and edit. So that resets build super fast. And then to use interact, I have that on this back button, the DPI button. You can kind of see it's really small behind the mouse wheel. I use that to pick stuff up. So guys, at this point, you at least have all your keybinds, your mouse, your keyboard all ready to go, got all the settings ready to go. What I would just go ahead and do is just hop into a regular creative match and just go to your spawn island. Doesn't even have to be anything special. You can put a couple guns in there. So yeah, guys, once you're in your own island, like I mentioned, it doesn't even have to be anything special. I just have a little 1v1 map I made myself. So what I would just recommend is just getting very, you know, comfortable with your keybinds the way they are. You know, practice your edits. And if you're switching from keyboard to, or from controller to keyboard, practice the things that you used to do on controller so you can regain those skills using mouse and keyboard. Now, obviously, just the passage of time will help, but what I found really helped me get my ability on keyboard and mouse to the next level was to practice specific things. What I mean is don't just play the game in hopes that you're just gonna, like, you know, gradually improve, because although that's true, you will over time improve. The best recommendation I can give you is doing 1 or 2 things at a time. Like, don't practice doing everything, because there's so many mechanics in Fortnite, right? There's the building, the shooting, the movement, the editing, all these other mechanics that are gonna, you know, cause your brain to just like malfunction. So I would just get really good with the movement keys at first here. So just making sure that, you know, you're comfortable with it. And, you know, as time goes on, muscle memory will kick in, but it takes a long time to go from like a joystick on a controller to WASD for your movement keys. It takes a little while. So you're just gonna have to, you know, give yourself some time. Like, don't allow yourself to be frustrated just because you are much better on keyboard and mouse, or I'm sorry, much better on controller than keyboard and mouse. Like, you gotta give yourself time to learn. But then, like, what I would do after you've done that, you get really just kind of fluid, and you're at least decent. Like, you can build, edit, and it's all kind of muscle memory. Once you do that, I would actually check out Raider 464's map. Yeah, guys, I would recommend checking out Raider 464's practice hub. The reason being is it has so many different options in there. There's edit courses, there's building courses, there's building and shooting courses. There's everything you're gonna need in Raider 464's practice hub. So I'll have the code right here that you guys can see. Just input that one. Trust me, if you're starting off on keyboard and mouse, this will make a huge difference. You guys will improve super fast using his map, and I would just recommend using it every the first 30 minutes before you start playing regular matches or whatever you do on Fortnite. Just for 30 minutes, go into this practice hub and try to go through as much of it as possible and as quickly as possible. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I hope you guys were able to learn a thing or two. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out for now.